I have friends that like ICP. I've had friends that like ICP. I'm going to go ahead and say on the record, I don't like them. I don't like them one bit. And it's not that I don't like them personally. It's just their music is bad. It's bad.
I mean, everybody's got their guilty pleasures. I mean, I still enjoy a couple of Ted Nugent albums.
Yeah, but Ted Nugent, at least he's, the Detroit rocker. He's, got
Motor City Madman, man.
Yeah, he doesn't, sit around and paint his face up like a big fat idiot.
He's quite mad,
Yes.
Well, yeah, I wouldn't vote for him.
Although,
but definitely listen to his rock.
I will say though, if there were ever a real deal apocalypse, I'd feel pretty confident if I had Ted on my side. Be like, Ted, what are you doing? I just killed every fucking buffalo, made jerky, built a log cabin with my shit. And I don't know. It's just, you could kind of go from there.
On the first day?
Dude, that was like
impressive.
right after the bomb dropped. Like, Ted was on it, man. He's a real go-getter.
You guys are pussies. I was planning this since day one. Back when I played Detroit, the first time I said, I can't wait for the apocalypse. I'll be ready.
The entire time, he's just playing his Gibson, too. Like, so after
this apocalypse here, one we're describing, Ted Nugent's riding around the world like in fucking Brutal Legend on a motorcycle made of speakers playing metal at everyone.
Yeah. Either that or like one of those crazy-ass dune buggies from Road Warrior.
Leave the rock and roll, and we spare you lives.
Yeah. Yeah, another dated reference, but like...
The great movie.
Like Six String Samurai style, man. If you had Ted Nugent on your side with the great rock off with death, you probably might be able to beat the fucker.
I've never seen Six String Samurai.
Oh, dude, you're missing out, man.
That's pretty good.
Yeah?
Yeah.
It's a great cult movie. You got the Red Elvises in it.
When I hear about it, for some reason I confuse it with that one movie where RoboCop is a samurai and he rides around in a tour bus. You know what I'm talking about?
What?
The one where Peter Weller is like a samurai and...
Oh, Buckaroo Banzai.
Yeah,
I was really thinking RoboCop with the samurai sword and be like, how did I miss this?
Yeah, I know.
Drop it.
I confuse those two movies together. I combine those two movies together in my head. So I definitely need to see Six String Samurai then.
I pledge to the feudal lord. Yeah, what are the prime directives? I forgot. It's like beep 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 beep.
No, his prime directives would be
obey the law,
crush your
serve
enemies,
the public trust.
See them before you.
Robo Conan.
Do not arrest OCP members. I don't know. Something like that.
Robo Conan would be an alright crossover.
Robo Conan.
Clash enemies. Hear the utter lamentations of the women. Serve and protect. My fist.
I must stop Nuke and get Nuke off the streets of New Detroit.
Oh, Nuke.
Fucking Nuke.
Oh, man.
That was two.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was the funny
The
RoboCop.
third one's the one where he saves the children, though.
The children.
The children's.
Fucking children's. Like children's hospital.
Mr. Children's.
He had the clown answers his phone and he goes, children's. Like, that's distinct enough for anyone to recognize what he's talking about.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Oh,
yeah, we're just a big pile of references, aren't we?
Pretty much. I mean, what else can a modern American hope to be other than a pile of fucking pop culture references and fast food?
There are people that base their entire identity off of pop culture references. Like their entire identity, not just what they do on a microphone. Or
I mean, what else are you gonna do with a Hot Topic gift card? I mean, you gotta do something with it. I mean, you can't like trade up from that point. Like,
well, you can go to Razzmatazz instead and get yourself some
what the
higher priced awesome face jewelry.
We can talk about the 5 tons of Nutella that was stolen.
Nutella.
Whatever.
Oh,
Nutella.
Nutella.
Nutella is like someone who works at a peanut bank. How many nuts do you want today? You want 5, 10, 15, to 20. That's the only 4 options. If you ask for one, I will smack the taste out of your mouth. Yeah, squirrel comes through. Is that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? I'm having trouble understanding you. The Ultimate Warrior wants 17 peanuts, or I will crush your soul.
Sound like you said 17 penis.
Well, I'm sure.
I'm just picturing the Ultimate Warrior getting gang raped by like a bunch of like
Hulkamania fans.
Oh, weirdness.
Okay,
dude.
so
I did not need that in my mind.
Who stole the 5 tons of Nutella from, and from where did they steal it from?
Well, it was stolen by thieves.
Oh, of course. Those darn thieves always stealing
You
the
see this
things.
face? That's the face of a man who knows what you said was redundant.
Once
yeah,
again,
well, you asked me who stole them. They don't know.
Give me a description.
once again, use your radio eyeballs to
he's
see
a
the
guy
look on
wearing,
his
He's a
face.
guy obviously wearing probably like what do criminals wear? A black toboggan,
A black and white striped shirt with
yes.
a black mask.
And he's got this giant
black
bag
pants.
over his shoulder full of a
Yes.
shitload of like little
5
things that look
tons
like
worth.
peanut butter.
Yeah. Actually, this happened in Germany, and let me
He was
tell
blonde.
you. Hold on. This town name is Bad Hersfeld.
That's
Bad
actually
BAD?
it's actually pronounced Bod Horschmel.
Most likely. Or
I
bad
don't know.
cheese smell like my Xbox
Yeah,
Live
yeah.
tag. Bad horse smell.
I mean, why the fuck would anybody have 5 tons of that shit laying around? I mean,
Sam's Club.
It says in an earlier robbery, someone had stolen several tons of Red Bull.
what the fuck?
I'm thinking you're getting ready to have
The
like
biggest rave ever. And everyone's fucked up on drugs and they were
Oh,
like,
yeah,
I
this is-
want some Nutella, man. Oh, you got any more fucking pills?
They're just gonna-
Oh,
Well,
sweet.
the only people I really see like really pound down Nutella is like fucking kind of frumpy college girls that are all like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna put on my sweatpants and sit at home and eat it.
what they're gonna
gonna
do is they're gonna smear it over their faces, and then they're gonna drink all the Red Bull and take their ecstasy.
Oh yeah, with the
And then what
fucking
I'm saying-
Jaeger bombs and shit, dude. A bunch of Jaeger
You
bombs.
want Jaeger
like
bombs? We
Nutella
got Jaeger
orgy.
bombs.
Well, except for they're gonna replace the Jaeger
Maybe.
with
Oh,
Nutella.
I got it.
Or Nutella.
Yeah,
Nut
Nutswella wrestling.
Nutswella Botswana.
Yes, yes.
Botswana Bayou.
Winner gets Ebola. But no, yeah. You just take them, you dump the frumpy college chicks into the vats of Nutella, and they could wrestle it out in there. Actually, I think I've caught my dad with a jar of that stuff before. Like, Dad, is there something you want to tell us?
Never had.
And now he goes, not telling.
Uh,
But for real, Nutella is good. I'm
What
going
it-
to have to say it.
See, I'm not a fan of the hazelnuts. Shitty crap gas station coffee has ruined that smell forever in my mind. Where when I smell anything like a hazelnut, I'm like, "Ugh, get away."
What's that? The giant rat meat.
Rat meat?
Well, they're like
You talking
giant
about Nutria?
rat. Nutria.
Yeah.
He puts. They should make like a Nutella substitute for Nutria.
I can't wait till people start eating Oxfordshire giant hares, giant rabbits, because that's going to come. They're going to start eating the Nutria because they're out of money, and then they're going to start eating these giant rabbits, which are huge.
Giant rabbits? Never heard of them.
Go turn right around right now and go to the Google search bar and type in giant rabbit.
Giant
Bunny.
rabbit.
giant bunnies. Yay!
Those are big rabbits.
Yeah, go ahead and take a look at one.
Size of that guy's head. See?
Yeah, that's real. Like these bunny
It's
rabbits.
bigger than his head.
These bunnies are as big as fat, giant fucking dogs. Like big bunnies.
They're like big fucking
Their
hogs.
ears are as big as your forearm. Like literally. Like it's crazy shit. In the future, our lizard overlords will ride the giant bunnies through downtown New Albany and burn our faces off with drone melting laser beams.
See, if I were this dude, I would not fucking pick up that rabbit. Have you ever been kicked by a fucking rabbit?
You've been bitten by one, a tiny one. Imagine this thing in
Sharp,
the middle of the
nasty,
night.
pointy teeth. Oh, it's just a bunny.
Their bite is nothing compared to the kick.
Imagine, no, dude. Imagine this
They
carrot.
hippity hop everywhere.
Imagine this carrot sneaks in your bedroom when you're having sex with your significant other, girlfriend, boyfriend, whatever, and it mistakes your erect penis for a carrot. Just imagine that. What's going to happen? It's going to
Alright.
bite that sucker right off.
So for one, you want me to have a rodent of unusual size in my
It
abode.
snuck in. People are having these as pets
Who's
now.
gonna have a ninja rabbit sneak into their house? I mean, do you have a rabbit door?
Dude,
Like-
people are using these as pets. Like, these are pets that people want.
Back when I had a hippie girlfriend, we had a rabbit briefly.
I tried having a pet once.
Did you feed
But it
expired
came-
hot dogs, too?
No, and I never fed the cat expired hot dogs.
You left
I
him in the
fed
house,
them-
but you bug bombed the house, though.
No, I
It was
didn't.
cross-eyed when he came.
No, that didn't happen.
See, I can't do the whole pet thing. The closest I ever came was like 2 pounds of ground chuck on a styrofoam slab.
It wasn't his
Like,
pet.
oh, good
It was,
cowie.
it was Rachel's pet. It wasn't his pet. It was
okay.
Rachel's pet.
Yeah, well,
That
anyway,
makes sense.
DeHart has no love in
didn't
his
feed
heart
it.
for anything
I didn't
living.
feed it expired hot dogs.
heart but ice and Big Red.
And Big Red chips.
The hot dogs were still good because I would eat a hot dog and it would eat a hot dog. It's like, oh, I'm having 2 hot dogs. I'll give you 1.
Cats don't eat hot dogs though. Cats eat cat
Yeah,
food.
Cats will eat.
You know,
lots
if
of
you
stuff.
put a cat or you put a hot dog on the fucking floor,
They'll
it's
eat
a
it
cat.
before-
It's
yeah,
fucking
they'll eat
cat food then.
They eat it. They'll eat it, but I don't know. Feed them stuff that's appropriate, and then they won't be cross-eyed.
like children.
They won't jump out of your car committing hotty-carry when they're fucking when you're moving them.
It was
Harry Kitty.
Hey,
Hotty-carry, yeah.
Kitty.
Yeah.
hey,
Harry Kitty.
it landed on its feet and it ran into the woods. I'm sure it's still feral out there somewhere. That fucking cat gave me a goddamn disease.
Yeah, it gave you cat scratch fever.
Yes.
Speaking of Ted Nugent, DeHart actually got the disease. Ladies and gentlemen, cat scratch fever is a real thing.
Yeah.
It's not just a cleverly written and
If
awesomely
you
played
get
song
enough
by Ted
bacteria
Nugent.
from cat scratches and bites, you will get fucking cat scratch fever.
Yes.
Especially
Remember
if you have if they're young, if they're still in a vaguely kitties type
When they're
stage.
venomous.
Yes. I mean, I don't know how many times I woke up to a fucking bite on the nose, or God forbid I ever fucking change my clothes. It's like once I got I got fucking claw punched in my goddamn dick. Like it was a fucking speed bag. It's like with claws.
Ow. I don't want claws anywhere near my penis.
That sounds like one of the most metal songs ever. This next song's called Claw Punched in the Dick.
That kitty claw punched
With a shovel.
No, that was my tag team partner that I hit with the shovel, not the cat.
Okay.
Guaranteed that
Yeah,
if we
I'm
have an
not-
audience, they think we're all on cocaine.
I'm not one.
Guaranteed.
No.
None of that nose candy here.
No. Although I do sniff a lot. It's the allergies, I tell you.
Yep,
There's
yep.
trees fucking.
And, you know,
He's
one day
allergic
it's
to
70,
cocaine.
one day it's 30, you know.
Dude, that would be so terrible if you were like a cokehead that was allergic to cocaine. Like you're like downing bags of Benadryl like to keep up with your cocaine habit because you're like, oh, it makes me sick, but I need it.
Yeah, pull that up. Do you guys remember? Hey, guys,
They
the
call it
internet. Do you guys
Petman.
remember? Yes, Petman.
Petman.
Yeah,
The other one was called Dog.
yeah. Oh,
Big
dude,
dog.
Look at that. That's the scariest shit I've ever
Ba,
seen.
ba, ba,
YouTube the word Petman.
ba, ba,
Okay?
ba.
YouTube that.
I kind of want to
Don't
set this
YouTube
to
Pedo
to
Man.
Staying Alive.
Ah,
you can tell me
Why did they have a fat suit on it earlier?
Oh, that was like camo.
Where they were like trying to make
It's
it.
like chemical warfare resistant robot there. So you know something? When I see Petman, when I saw the dog, when I saw whatever DARPA
Dog.
it's made by Boston Dynamics, the same people that make Petman now. When I saw that, I was like, oh, okay, well he's on a treadmill. That's not
We
scary.
built the fucking Terminator.
And then 2 years later, when it was untethered off a treadmill, it's running through the woods on ice, not falling over, even when they kick it as hard as they can.
The thing
now they're
is-
making a guy, okay? A guy that can do the same thing. A robot guy. Well, now at least we know
All
when
I
Jeff
gotta
Goldblum
say-
takes over the world riding through in giant bunnies, we know who's going to be gassing us. It's
All I
Petman.
gotta say is I better get one of those robot bodies.
I do want a robot body.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
that's the
yeah.
way to go.
Yeah. Now, if you can make my like give
Now
me
the
maybe a bigger cock and wire that to my brain so I can shoot robot loads, I'm done. That's it. You make
Yeah,
rest
the
of my
terrible
body
thing is
robotic.
though, there would be
cares?
this whole robot insurance racket that you would get pulled into. At that point, it's like, do you have full coverage on your robot body? No, just liability. Well, sir, what happens if your robot body is causing, tons of harm? You maim, say, a school bus full of nuns or something. I mean, you've got to have protection in case.
No, I had one infraction in middle school for nun bus destroyery, and I'm sorry. I did my community service, and everything should be fine.
It's like, no, it's okay. I've got a cool robot record. It's clean. I've got no points on my license.
Sir,
Yeah.
the law is the law. You
Yeah.
have to have insurance.
Okay,
if
but
you're
only
gonna
on a
be
new
robot.
one.
According
Yeah.
to our database, it looks
Yeah.
like you were caught running 75 miles an hour down the highway in New Mexico in 2017. That's going to be
Wait a minute.
a mark on your
Now
record.
that I think about it, though, if my robot's got to exercise all the time, I wouldn't want to do
It
that.
doesn't have to exercise. It just does fast things because it's fast.
Well, I mean, you wouldn't have.
Can
you
I have
wouldn't
a
be driving
lazy
car
robot
anymore.
body? I don't want to be mentally
just-
exhausted from all that
I mean,
work.
Tweak down your servos.
I mean, it's
Wait a minute, why
the
would I have
reason
to
you're
run?
running
Can
at
I have
70
rocket legs, please?
the reason you're running at 75 miles an hour is because you don't need a car anymore because you're a robot.
I
The
don't-
reason you don't
What
need
about tank treads? Can I have those instead?
Have you ever tried to bang a lady with tank tread feet?
No.
Could you imagine a lady wanting to have sex with a transformer? No. They want these robot bodies so you could still get laid when you go fuck big titty blue women in outer space.
I
I'm
don't
playing
think,
it Hortron.
I don't think tank tread legs would get in the way. I mean, as long as the
Then
lady
you
still
have
has.
to like just then you have to hold them up the whole
Well,
time.
No, you stand up. They're on the bed. And you just use your tank treads to go back and forth.
Engage robot
Well,
penis.
I mean,
Either-
if I
either
could,
that
go
or
that,
you-
if
you
I
have,
could
like-
go that far, why wouldn't I just have a hydraulic dong that did the
yeah.
work for me?
Robot penis.
I mean, jeez. Technology.
Yeah.
Hello, where were you? Who has testes this day and age? I have RoboCock. I have Thunderslong 4000. And since it increases my charisma, I get an extra 2 on my luck score.
As long as I don't need to get a robo vasectomy, yeah, that's all that really matters.
Robo vasectomy.
Yeah, I mean, you don't want your robo junk popping some off and having robot babies running around.
Don't think the nano
Robo-abortion.
like that. Robo-abortion.
Robo versus Wade.
Instead of throwing
Fighting
the-
for robo quality.
Instead of throwing the babies away in a dumpster, they throw the babies away in like a recycling bin.
That's
the only
probably the
difference
most
between
clever
prom
thing
night.
that I've heard in fucking weeks.
What?
Robo versus Wade.
Yeah.
Robo versus.
Well, you got to stand up for robortion rights, man.
Dude. The way it's looking, we're gonna have to deal with that soon. Japan's already made these super realistic, like cyborg women and
Conflict
stuff.
minerals are precious gifts to us from God. Robo God.
Robo God.
Yeah.
Robo God says you got to at least own one Atari 2600 as to pay homage to the great lords of Atari.
Oh man. Yeah, that would suck.
What,
The-
Robo Dick or Robo Treads?
Robo pregnancy. No. Yeah.
Well,
That,
I mean,
that would totally be humans though, trying to make the worst parts of humanity live on.
They'll
in
take it into the
robot-
transhuman
Yeah.
well,
world.
no, I mean, like,
I've got my Robo period.
think about
Oh, no.
think about it this way.
Motor oil.
Make it it's like
Dude,
a,
wait, that's a genius idea though. Quaker Oil would have motherfucking pads they made now. They would
God.
they would
No.
maxi pads. Quaker Oil's maxi pads for
What
that
you-
Robo-Gina in your household.
Well, at that point, you're gonna have like robile movements and everything. It'll be terrible, man.
Premature ejection.
oh god.
Uh,
What's the point?
Right?
See,
in
I'm-
future Twitter.
I'm
What is the
gonna
point
go
of
out
robot
on-
life?
I'm gonna go out on a limb here and say I'm totally fine with not having an anatomically correct robot body.
Yeah.
In fact, I kind of
want that.
encourage it.
I want the penis though. I still gotta be able to fuck.
If I'm at that point, like by the time we get around to having robot bodies, I'm probably gonna be so done with fucking anyway, where it's gonna be like, really that again?
I mean,
Dude, I'm sorry, I'll
I
never
think
get
you
tired
could
of fucking.
you could just hook up the nerves. to
yeah.
something.
Can I just have a little like the there's
Where
that
it's like-
Orgasm engaged.
there's like the Woody
Ah.
Allen movie Sleepers where they go and they get in the fucking orgasmatron and they're like, oh, let's go get in the orgasmatron. They play with this big fucking orb thing and they're like, ah. Everybody gets orgasmic and they walk out. I'm fine with that.
Yeah, but that's like
I don't need
so
the actual
Demolition
act.
Man.
That's-
What next?
that's
You gonna be
totally
wiping
cool.
your ass with 3 seashells,
Yeah.
motherfucker?
Well,
Eating
I-
at Taco Bell every day?
Dude, if those clams want to eat off these cheeks, they can do it, dude. I mean,
I'm
I
just jealous
get
because I
no-
obviously don't know how to use the 3 shells.
I
just
get
don't.
no thrill from the fucked up things of life. I'm still like, yeah, when I think about it, well, the clam is reusable or do I have to buy them like toilet paper? Because I fucking hate toilet paper.
I'm thinking they're just like a series of bidets or something like that, or they have they squirt some kind of chemical in your hand that just lets you grab poop.
Not
like
a big
it's
fan
candy.
of anything that you do nasty things to and then you have to clean it. That seems like torture for being alive.
Yeah.
Like, hey, every day you will need to use this thing to dispose of your shame. And then one day you will have to clean it.
I think we
day
should just
will
go back to
come.
the days of old when we pooped out the window. I mean, that would just
I don't
solve
want
so
that
many
either.
problems.
I want a war on poop.
Think of the social problems it would solve. You know, when
I'm
we
telling
ever
you,
come down your
we've
block
been
and fuck with
fighting-
you, just shit out your window.
We have been fighting the wrong enemy. The enemy is real and it is raunchy.
It is
It
within.
is your ass. Ladies and
We
gentlemen,
need anti-colon commandos.
we
Stat!
are declaring war on the asshole. Let's do it today.
Man, you've got a lot of internet porn entries to just hit delete on. A lot. There's a lot of anal out there. It's
Yeah,
everywhere.
you know what? That's why. Because people are tired of asses. They say, fuck them, and then they fuck them.
That's Brazil,
This
man.
is the first
Blame
step
Brazil.
in suppressing the asshole, is to fuck it.
So yeah, I guess it's time for us Unitedcypher cowboys and cow Indians to ride off into that big western sunset out in the sky on our cyborg horses and hunt for the giant radioactive rabbits of yesteryear. This is Evan, Cyber Evan, with Cyber Hydraulic Penis signing out. DeHart, do you have any cyber words to greet our cyber audience with?
Ninja mind manipulation.
Oh yes, the black art,
Yes, the black science.
the African American science. I don't know why they still call
In
black
China.
people. Doesn't make sense to me. Shane O'Borg, do you have anything to say?
The cyber Stalin threat is real. Suppress it.
Punch every vending machine you see.
In the cock.
See ya.